Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Okay, so you checked out the video so far and you're still on track to become a freelance artist, which is very cool. Congratulations. Okay, so the title of this video is T Model Artist and Diversification. What does that mean? Well, in one of the previous videos I mentioned that everything is on you. If you are a freelance artist, you are self-employed and all the risk is on you. And risk is something that needs to be mitigated, right? Because if you, let's say, for example, have one client that, makes up, let's say, I don't know, 100% of your income. If something happens to that client, you are basically out of business within the hour, right? You have to come up with complete new income streams from scratch, and that is not easy, trust me. It takes a long time to build a proper network, right? So let's talk about the diversification first. There are many ways to make money as a 3D artist, and I did videos on that on my channel years ago. You can sell 3D models online. You can make a 3D logo for your neighbor. You can, I don't know, make furniture models for furniture manufacturers, concept work for toy manufacturers, and so forth and so on, right? Now, you probably have a certain interest in a certain area where you want to work because that's your passion. You love working on movies, you love working on games, which is fine. But as a freelance artist, you usually can't afford to focus specifically on that only, right? Because if you only work on games and there's no game to work on, what are you going to do? Now, we're specifically talking about the letter T here, right? The horizontal piece of the letter T represents generalistic work. So not crazy detailed and not crazy specific, more general, right? And then the vertical piece here, that would be your one specialty. Now, let's say you are an absolute master in setting up lighting, right? That is very much sought after. That could be your specialty, but at the same time, you know how to model props, you know how to do some animation, and so forth and so on. Why is that important? Well, as a T-model artist, you can get hired as a specialist if that work is available, but once you're in, you can also say, hey, listen, I can also do this and that and so forth and so on, right? Which will give you more opportunity to be hired in the future. For the horizontal piece of that T model, it's kind of the other way around. You can do a lot of different things to make sure that you have a constant income stream. But if one of those baskets, if you will, requires specialisted work that is in line with what you do, that's again another opportunity, right? Now, all of this, both the T model artist structure, but also diversification, they're both aimed to achieve one thing, and that is mitigate risk. Being a freelance 3D artist can be very risky and very stressful. Like I said in the previous video, it's all on you, right? So if anything happens, it's up to you to fix that. Now, for that reason, you always need to make sure that you have a kind of spread going on. I know it's very cool to have a client that's giving you more and more work. But if based on that you decide to stop doing other things and you get into a situation where 75–80% of your income is coming from one source, that can basically be the beginning of the end. If anything happens, you have a huge problem. So in a nutshell, diversify, make sure you have at least, I would say, 5 different income streams, right? Selling 3D models, working on 3D logos, whatever you need to do. Second, try to create one specialty. That will give you a lot of opportunity to build your network. Well, that's basically it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. We're going to be talking about money, right? See you guys there. Bye.